coming to you live from a bar in the tiny town of Tillville. In Hallow.
Enough.
It's Trouble at the Tavern.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
And welcome back to Trouble at the Tavern, a D&D podcast, where things have been relatively clean in here so far since we haven't experienced any counter spills.
Wow, long lead up to that.
It was worth it!
No, it wasn't.
You're right.
I liked it.
I liked it.
My name is Chris Black. I am your Dungeon Master, and joined with me, as always, Michael Pugasevich.
Someone mysterious is at the door, and 3 nat 20s I have rolled in a row. It's Dillon Buckley!
Oh God. Were we supposed to prepare?
No, I'm just here to hype up Dillon.
Oh my God.
Did that rhyme?
Yes, it did.
It did.
Very nice. Hartley Fanson.
I'm just trying to get my dad back.
Oh no.
He wants his daddy back, daddy back, daddy back. He wants his daddy back, daddy back, daddy. And last but certainly not least, Maggie Palude.
Yeah, I'm so serious though. I am here to support Dillon and all of the luck that he was having the last game. That is really where my priority's at.
Yeah, only because your dice won't do it for you.
Yeah, no. So I gotta, just feed the guys wherever they'll go.
Live vicariously through the young.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned in the last call, which is our after show episode after each show.
Oh my God, a pre-show plug. What are we doing?
I have not touched or rolled it. Well, I have touched it, but I have not rolled the die yet, like officially rolled it. So we're going for 4 in a row the next time I roll. We'll see if that happens.
If it does happen, Chris, can you promise to just like I don't know, just give
Take
us
your
a
shirt off?
magical weapon, or
The rest of the
at the
game.
very least take your shirt
Actually,
off?
you know what? Please take your shirt off. Your shirt says curling and tacos, and it's a picture.
You're giving away the
of a
illusion.
curling stone and a taco.
Where we last left off.
Okay.
So before we get into this session, we are going to do a quick little recap of the last one.
Woo.
Yes.
In the last session, Dillon and Minx made their way to Clue's mansion, where they were introduced to his butler Banks and his mother Cheyenne. After determining that Clue's father had been kidnapped from his bedroom, the group decided to rest up for the night. The next morning, the group left a very hungover Dax in the care of Banks and made their way into the library to find more information about Thorol. After speaking with Merla, the very friendly librarian, Dillon discovered a key hidden in the lining of a children's book about the Feywild that Thorol would regularly check out. Making their way back to Thorol's farm, the group used the key to unlock the hidden trapdoor leading to an underground cellar. Inside, they found extensive notes and illustrations of figures from the Feywild, seemingly all connected to a mysterious giant sword. While deciding what to do next, however, Dillon realized that the group had been followed when the trapdoor was thrown open from up above. And that's where we are now. So, to get started, I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh,
Hey!
my
Oh my
God.
God, I
Okay.
was
All right. Here we go.
wondering.
Here we go.
I was wondering.
Here we go.
This is the roll.
Come on.
I'm gonna let you roll first.
Come on. Come on. It's a 6.
well,
New
That's a
day.
6.
15.
Yeah, it's a 6. Damn it. Well,
6 for Dillon.
Really hyped it up there.
15 for Clue.
Does this count as a check?
No.
Damn.
I got a 12.
And a 12 for me.
Do I get a surprise round for that nat 20 from the...
we do.
Ooh. Oh shit. Okay.
Special.
I really got to think about what I'm going to do here.
Dillon, what'd you get?
I got a 6.
Okay. So, Dillon, because of your nat 20 in the last session, you get to act during the surprise round as well. But because the other two did not perceive this intruder, they are not going to be able to act until the next round. So,
Or until the first round.
the first round,
Right.
yes. So, first of all, we have the mysterious figure. Mysterious figure rolled well in this initiative.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one though. Chris is giving this away for free.
Fuck, cut that. The trapdoor is thrown open. Dillon, you get a glimpse of a figure in a hood, face covered in shadow, bow across his back, but you see him holding a glass orb, and with his action, he's going to throw this orb down into the cellar. You get a brief glimpse of a glass ball with swirling mist inside before it cracks on the ground. Instantly, the cellar is engulfed in smoke. All three of you experience a ringing sound. Your senses are shattered. I need all of you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, don't I get a
Dexterity.
don't I get a surprise round on it?
This is the surprise round.
Wait, what?
Is this a magical effect?
Okay.
No.
And this is a dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity
Not con.
saving throw.
Okay. Wait, hold
6.
on. That's a nat 1 to a 3.
That's a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you all rolled under 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So upon this orb shattering, the room is engulfed in smoke. Your ears are ringing. Your senses are completely rocked. You, all three of you, are blind and deaf right now. You instantly just lose track of every sense that could help you in a fight. Dillon, it's your turn.
Surprise round really didn't do you too
good. Okay. Well, I'm like, guys.
Where are
What's
you?
happening? So I can't see anything?
Who
No.
is it?
This is almost like you are disoriented. You can use your action during your turn to make a wisdom check in order to try and reorient yourself.
And that's an action?
It's an action.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. It's going to DC 15 wisdom check.
Okay, come on. Fuck, it's a 2.
It's a
Damn
2.
it. Okay.
You try and get a sense of like just seeing where anything is or hearing anything. You are essentially still blind and deafened.
Okay, I'm going to action search that and do one more wisdom check.
Okay.
That is a 10. Can I use my morale card?
It's a check.
It is a check.
That's a 16 total.
Hey,
nice.
morale
There you go.
card.
Very nice.
Yes.
Dylan, how do you try and get out of this like state? What do you do?
I think I instantly just like, I think I take the stone the stone is buzzing in my one hand, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to like take the stone and just like use the buzzing to like wipe off my eyes with it.
Okay, so you kind of use the
buzzing of it to just sort of like shake off the stuff that's like gotten into my eyes from the smoke.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Interesting.
I don't-
Weird use of. Okay.
Seems to have worked.
I'm not seeing this, so I have nothing to comment.
So Dylan, you use your vibrator that you found just 10 seconds ago.
It's actually not my vibrator. It's
That's
Thor's.
worse. That's worse.
Rub it on your eyes.
Wow.
Put
What
it into
is
his
this,
eye.
guys?
Dylan, you regain your senses. You look around. It's still quite smoky in this room. Clue and Minx are still completely out of it, but now that you've regained your sight and hearing, you see that this figure has dropped into the center of the room, and you see them unsheath a longsword, and they encircle their hands around it, and you see vines coil up to the top of the sword.
Okay.
What's going on?
Can I do a perception check on this person? Is this the same person that was at the bar?
Is it the gnomes?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah. Is that the one that bothered me right before leaving towards the?
I'm so sick of getting my ass handed to me by these gnomes.
That's not going to be good. It's going to be an 11 perception.
An 11? It looks kind of familiar.
Okay.
This figure, but with the smoke and the haze and just the instant like sense of fear, you don't know for sure.
Okay. Last thing. Do I see who he's about to attack?
It looks like he's about to attack you, as you are
Okay.
the only one kind of stable.
Okay. Shoot. Okay.
Fingers.
Is there anything you can do?
I mean, I already used an action. I used
Both.
a second action. I just look at the character and I say, "Wait, I think you're familiar. Aren't you from the bar?"
From underneath the hood, you hear, "Now's not the time for talking."
Oh.
Okay, and I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay. That concludes the end of the surprise round. We're going to go back to the top of the order. So you are all in the initiative now. It is this person's turn again. Fuck. This person turns to you, Dylan, and is going to swing at you with their longsword.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We just hear Dillon get murdered.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's a 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
Guys, he's gonna kill me.
Who?
The hooded guy.
Oh, I
There's a
can't
guy.
see
There's a
anything.
man in here.
They can't hear you.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
they
Yeah,
can't-
we
oh,
can't
right, you're
hear either.
deaf. Oh, I'm screaming to them anyway.
It's almost kind of terrifying that they're not responding
Yeah.
to you.
Hello, guys.
What? Are you guys okay?
I'm just kind of doing like the mop. Like a
Well, shoot. Okay.
Okay. This,
Oh no.
This figure hits you, Dylan, with the sword. Instantly, you feel pain.
Oh.
You take seven slashing damage. And I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm good at this. Come on, Dillon. That is a 16.
16, that passes.
Yes!
So you take this damage from the sword. You see the vines that encircled the sword begin snaking away around you, trying to restrain you.
Oh my god.
You wrestle your way out of them, and they collapse onto the floor. And you see the figure kind of coil back and go, "Nice one.
What do you want?
I want
That
it."
really hurts.
And we are going to go to Clue.
All right, well, I guess I don't know whether we're even fighting yet, do I?
We're blind and deaf.
You are blind and deaf. You have
So-
the last thing you saw was Dillon look up, and all of a sudden, your senses are gone.
No, we're having ice cream, Clue.
No, but well, do I have any indication that, like...
Give me, I would say, perception with disadvantage, because maybe you can get
Sure,
the sense
sure.
of movement around you.
Perception. 13.
13. You definitely feel maybe some vibration on the floor when this figure jumped down. So something's going on that you can't see.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Yes.
I can't hear you. I'll do what I can.
And I'm gonna cast, instead of using my action to try and see, I'm going to cast Bless on both of
Ooh.
both.
Do you need to see
Minx.
us to
no,
do
I
that?
do not.
Oh.
Bless, the word. You can be bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. That's it. It
Okay.
doesn't say you can see.
Dillon gets a slight chub and thinks that's what the bless is.
Dillon
my God.
vibrator. You're a little kinky fucker, eh?
Hey, he's only 16.
Oh, that's true. So that means that you guys, anytime you're making a saving throw or an attack roll for the next minute, you add a D4.
Whoa. And I do that only once.
Nope.
Oh.
Unlimited number of times for the
Attack
next
roll or
minute.
saving throw, add a d4.
And I'll bless myself too. I think I can do that. Yeah.
Thank you.
And this is a concentration spell, correct?
Concentration. Yeah.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Out of the 2 only fights that we've had, both of them have been very unfair, Chris.
Sorry, not sorry. No bonus actions for you, Clue?
No.
Okay, we're going to move back to Minx. It's your turn.
Great. Yeah, I'm going to... if there's anything I can do to try to not be blinded or deafened, I'll do that.
So you can use your action to do a wisdom check.
It'll be a 5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. You try and rub your eyes, anything, and you are still blind and deaf. Have no clue what's going on.
Great. I'm just going to try to reach and put my arm out until I hit a wall just to get grounding a little bit more.
Okay.
And that's it. And just
Okay.
try to get out of the way of action.
Perfect. Yeah, kind of get your senses to where you are situated in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a feeling that you're in danger, or is this just a confusing effect that's going on with right now?
Oh, I'm terrified. These are 2 of the main senses that I have, and they're
true.
gone.
Yeah.
I went from seeing a terrified child, Dillon, to being blind and deaf, and so I'm I'm gonna die here.
Not a good day.
That's true.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
So you
That's
situate
it.
yourself in the corner of the room. Dillon, your turn.
You know what? He's going to actually he's going to just take out Dinah. He's going to put 2 hands on Dinah, and he's going to look at this guy, and he says, "You're not going to hurt my friends." And he's going to attack him with Dinah.
Okay.
Yep, here
Give
we
me an
go.
attack roll.
Oh my god. Okay. 8
You
plus.
can add a D4.
I'm going to add a d4 for sure. I don't know if it's going to be enough. 10. Does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
Shoot. Okay. I swing and I miss. Damn it! And then I am going to use my second wind to regain 1d10 plus 2 HP. 1d10. Okay, that's 4 HP. Old Dillon has healed back up.
Okay. Back up to the top of the order. Dillon, give me an intimidation check.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, come on, Dillon.
I'd give you the help action. I can't see or hear what's going on.
That is an 18. 19 minus 1.
Okay. So, yeah, you are still perceived as a threat. This person's going to attack you again.
No!
Oh.
No, Chris! wait, no, I didn't mean to.
Crit.
Oh my, Dillon's gonna go down. Probably. I got 7 HP. Well, folks, 7 episodes.
That is 10 piercing damage.
10 piercing damage. Dillon he goes down. Dillon crumples to the ground.
Okay, here's what's going on in the fight. Dillon, you just dropped. You're at 0 hit points. You've blacked out. You are essentially bleeding out right now. Clue, Minx, you are still blind and deaf. You have no clue what's going on. Clue, it is your turn now.
Oh God, I really have to see. So I'm gonna roll. I think it was wisdom.
Wisdom check. Yes.
Wisdom
Come on.
check.
Get
Yes.
those morales in.
All right. Well, we're
Come
going.
on. What's the max we can get on morale cards?
That's a 10. 17.
17. How do you get out of this state?
I think as I just take the great sword off my back, I think it's just as simple as like he slaps his face and tries to like clear his vision a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just like an old kind of soldier trick of like, you know, you're trying to stay awake after a long shift. You just slap yourself real hard.
Sure, of course.
And I presumably this figure shows up in my vision.
Yes. So your vision comes back. Your hearing comes back. Clue, you see Minx backed up into the corner, still using her hands to kind of see what's going on. You see this figure crouched over Dillon, sword in hand, and Dillon is motionless on the ground. It looks like he is down. So that was your action, so you still have movement and a bonus action.
I think I'm going to... The moment I see this, is he standing right over Dillon?
It looks like he just attacked Dillon.
I think I'll run directly at him. I can't swing, but I would like to put myself kind of either in his space or in between him and Dillon. Even if it means I have to stand over Dillon and his little vibrating thing. And then I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can use, actually.
Yeah, it's like in those movies where the person gets murdered and they just get a phone call right after they die, and the phone's just buzzing next to their like arm. Is the shot of the...
Yeah, I think I'm just going to say, "Who are you?" as I'm standing over Dillon's body.
Okay. The figure kind of looks at you and says, "Someone that requires answers."
It seems like everyone wants information that we don't have.
Minx, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I need to see something. Fuck all these.
You got this. Oh,
Are
my
you kidding me?
God.
Do you want to play D&D or do you just want to play Let's Roll 1s and 2s?
Is there a card game actually where you need snake eyes like all the time on
Actually,
D20s?
Actually, talking about
Jesus.
cards, you just lost yours.
Yeah,
You got a nat 1?
yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, and it was a 4.
And it was a 4. Wasn't that great? Minx, as you're kind of
God.
trying to get a sense of your direction, you begin frantically moving around. You lose track of you're back against the wall. You run headfirst into the wall and take
Oh no!
Oh my god.
1 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
I just start crying.
I just look over at Minx. Oh god. You gotta snap out of this soon.
She can't hear.
I can't hear anything.
You gotta snap out of this soon.
Like, holding my horns and just like in pain.
Oh god.
Dillon,
Uh-oh.
give me a death saving.
No!
Oh my god.
Come on, Dillon. Come on, man. You can't die. You gotta find your mom. It's a 7. You're gonna die, buddy.
That is
Oh no.
1 fail.
Wait. That's a 7.
That's a fail.
Wait,
Yeah,
but it's a death saving throw.
Yeah.
He gets to add a D4 to a death saving throw.
Oh!
Even when he's
I believe he's
On
blessed.
deaths.
He's blessed.
Oh my god. That's a 9.
Still
It's
a fail.
still a
Still a fail. Well, I tried to help.
Thank you.
back up to the top of the order of this mysterious figure. Seeing Dillon on the ground, seeing Minx run into the wall, the figure turns to you, Clue. Still has his sword up.
Mine's bigger.
Yours is bigger. He points his sword at Dillon
No,
and says, "Drop your sword or the half-elf dies."
Are we still in combat? Effectively?
Depends on what you do.
Is it my turn?
Do you yield? He's going to hold his action.
Oh god, he's just so young. Oh, if only he was 20, I could not give a shit. He's not even of legal age.
Oh my god.
Throw your weapons against the wall. And
Hartley, the
half-elf
fact that
lives.
this is taking so long to decide is making me so sad.
I take
Dillon's out for
I
all of
take
it,
the
thank
great
God.
sword and I lay it down. I'm not gonna drop it. It's expensive.
Against the wall.
Okay, even better.
I lean it against the wall, and then I stand in the middle of the room again.
Okay. Give me...
Unless you were talking about me against the wall.
I think I was.
Yeah, well, didn't understand that.
Go join your satyr friend.
Can I wake her up? Can I bring him with me?
And I point at Dillon.
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure. It's a nat 1.
Wow.
Good thing you just used your morale card.
+5. That's it.
Are you blessed?
I am, but it's not a saving throw.
Oh.
So
Mhm.
so 6.
With that persuasion, the figure turns to you and says, facing the wall.
At least let me make sure the kid doesn't die while my back's turned.
He won't die, but I need you to face the wall.
Fine.
And I'm gonna go, and I'll as I kind of go towards the wall, I'm gonna go to Minx, and I'm gonna give her a little slap to try and
Yeah, that's very disorienting.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I just slap her on the face.
The
Wake up.
blood.
Just get your head under your feet.
Can't hear anything.
No.
Just rubbing my eyes.
but that hopefully is that can be the help action,
Yes, that can be the help action.
because I have proficiency at least in medicine, so I can maybe
Yeah. So Minx, it is now your turn. So if you want to make your wisdom check, you can do it with advantage now.
Okay. 13.
Nice.
Just
Is it misses?
No.
I have a -3 to wisdom. It makes yeah. It's
Wait,
it's
that's a check?
It's a check.
yeah.
No plus.
What does
Damn.
Yeah.
what are my spells even?
They helped me, kind of.
Not really.
No, not really.
Even the Principalor didn't help.
Nope. We'll get there.
It's
So-
okay. I get slapped in the face a little bit, and I'm like, I'm just gonna kneel and like try to not get hit more.
Minx, still have no idea what's going on. Still very disoriented. Clue, you've now gone to the wall. Greatsword leaning against the wall as well, but you are facing. You have no clue what's going on behind you.
If only I had my indoor greatsword with me too.
I know. This figure is going to use his action. You don't see anything, Clue. All you hear is a... Dillon, you regain consciousness.
Guys, there's someone here! They're
turn-
attacking us!
I turn around.
Dillon, you regain consciousness. and
Dillon,
see
shut
this-
up!
You see this figure perched over you, holding an empty bottle of healing.
We got our asses kicked again.
Oh.
Now that this figure is close to Dillon, you're almost as close as we are right now,
Mm-hmm.
Michael. You see his face.
Kiss.
How much do I get healed for? Just out of curiosity.
Hold on, give me a second.
I think after this, I'm just gonna go look for a den of measles. And I can kick
9.
the shit out
Oh,
of.
great. Okay.
9 points, Dillon.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you.
As you look up, Dillon, you see this figure. Looks somewhat old, deep red skin, black eyes, and teeth that are very sharp, very pointy. And underneath this hood, you can see that this figure also has horns. And as this figure crouches over you, he looks at you and says, "Against the wall, join your friends."
Oh, okay. And then I go next to, and I say, hey guys.
Yeah, it just keeps happening. I really don't like my life when I'm with you guys.
I think I just died. That was terrifying.
We are essentially going to be out of combat.
Oh my god.
Minx, I won't make you roll over and over again. We'll say eventually you do regain your senses. But the three of you
Yeah,
are...
I use my vibrator and I my vibrating
Slapped,
rock.
she's been vibrated.
It's the weirdest sensation.
It is weird, but it
works.
Strangely works. Yeah. It's like Buckley's. It feels awful, but
And
it
it
works. But you three are against the wall in this room, and this figure removes his hood, and the other two, you can see that this is a horned, red-skinned creature of some kind. Reaches into their cloak, pulls out a pipe, snaps his fingers, flames erupt from his fingers. He lights his pipe, takes a whiff, and says, "All right, I think it's time that we had this talk again."
I feel like we could have started with this.
This is the figure, Dillon, that talked with you in the Burnt Tongue.
Wow, that was really cool, mister, what you did there.
No,
with that.
hey, Dillon, shut up. It wasn't cool. He killed you.
Yeah, but
What's your name? And also, just can you leave us alone?
I kind of like grab Clue a little bit.
What?
No.
What? Did you not see it? No, of course you did. He killed Dillon.
he did
Dillon
kill me.
just said it was cool.
Well, the pipe thing was actually pretty cool.
Oh, ignore the pipe thing. The death
Listen,
thing is worse.
I gotta
like-
put credit where credit is due.
Oh my god.
It seems like everyone in this town can kill us, so maybe we just take a breath.
Take a breath.
He took out a pipe.
breathing.
Those are
so
good
you
I
breaths.
are
want to kill him so bad.
you are the gentleman that talked to me right before the Prince of Pelor festival.
I like to stay hidden in the shadows until it is absolutely necessary, and I have been following your group for quite some time.
Cool.
No, again.
I'm just really into spies.
I guess you are 16. What's your name, stranger? I guess you don't want to show yourself because of the whole red skin and horns thing.
Hey,
No, you only have horns. It's fine.
it's still rude.
I'm not sorry.
I knew it. A little racist. I turned to Minx.
Yeah.
What are you
but
guys talking
sorry, what's your name?
I think it's only fair if we are going to trust each other that I will reveal my name. My name is Cadmus.
Cadmus. Cadmus, how can I trust you? You just killed me.
He also healed you
It's true.
just to play devil's advocate.
but it.
And I
could've just
when,
got
when,
into the-
when I say devil's advocate, I give Cadmus a little side eye.
He growls at you and
I don't like that term.
Cadmus,
I'm sorry.
Cadmus, you came in really strong. There could have been just some hospitality. We could have probably talked it out. We
I
didn't.
needed you to know that I mean business,
Okay.
and that what
Okay.
we're about to talk about is serious.
Okay. Sorry.
Now, considering where we're standing,
and he kind of references to the rest of the room with all of these illustrations and drawings that Thorol has done. He goes on to say,
what the gnomes are looking for, I am also looking for the same information, but for very different reasons. And I'm hoping that the generosity I showed you in sparing your life will give you reason to exchange this information with me. As a token of good faith, I can give you more information that you require. For example, I know where the guards are. And
Oh.
if you're generous enough, I know where your father is.
Are you the ones taking them?
I am not on the side of the gnomes.
Whose side are you on?
We'll get to that. First,
and he references to the walls.
can any of you read this?
Oh, you need a translator.
Okay, I'm starting to not be as threatened by this guy. Yeah. Yes, I can read.
I'm still threatening. I just can't speak Elvish.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey.
I can read a little
fine.
bit.
Hey, man, it's okay. We all have our strengths and weaknesses.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
So we can read, but yeah, are you freelance? Do you have an employer?
How'd you light the pipe?
You mean this?
Sick.
I am a tiefling.
Nice.
I am, in simplest terms, a fiend, a demon of Asmodeus, but that is not my allegiance. You see, I work for the king, and I require information on how to get that.
And he points to the drawing of the sword on the wall.
You see, like Dillon, like brushes his hair down a little bit, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm pretty cool too." And this is Dinah, my shovel. And
Give yourself side bangs.
He almost said sword, but then he realized it wasn't a sword.
and she's really strong, and we fight together.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Listen,
I think Dillon has his first crush.
This person's like, looks to be middle-aged.
Yeah.
Dylan's in love.
It's not stopping Dillon.
I know. I'm just clarifying for the audience.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, you say you know where the gnomes are keeping my dad, and you also know where Tyler and all the guys are.
I know where the guards are.
Yeah, you know Tyler.
Is Tyler one of the guards?
Did one of them make you laugh?
I have not interacted with the guards, but I do know where they
Oh,
are.
but you're missing out. You're missing out, Cadmus.
Look, if either of you read what is on the wall.
Okay, we can read it, but I feel like we should at least get a little bit of information in exchange. Can you at least tell us what that is? And I point to the giant sword.
Give me a persuasion check, Dillon.
That's a nat 1.
Oh
my God.
And we're back, baby.
Dillon thinks that's what he said, but he just said,
You're drooling onto the floor.
just thinking about lighting my own pipe with my fingers.
Or just getting a pipe first in general. Immediately casts you aside and turns to either Clue or Minx and says,
No information on the sword. No information on your dad.
Yeah, okay, so here's kind of what we got.
And I think maybe we just give him a quick summary.
Can I give an insight check? I'm curious. Like, he said he was working for the king.
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
And I'm just trying to, I don't know, get a vibe of I don't know, this could still be personal. He could be just straight up lying to us. And I'm just trying to get I'd like to do a vibe check.
Sure, give me an insight on
Can I
vibes.
also do a vibe check?
Sure, yeah.
Do yours with
That's a nat
disadvantage.
20.
Yeah.
Oh, a
Wow.
nat 20.
Hell yeah.
I'm just dealing out morale cards left and right.
Woo! Taking them away, giving them back.
It is a 19, but still.
What did you get on your insight, Dillon?
With a disadvantage, which I think is appropriate, because Dillon, I
Yeah.
got a 7.
With a 7? Yeah. Even if this person's evil, Dillon, you don't care.
You're in
fucking
love.
cool as fuck.
With your nat 20 Minx, once this fight has concluded and this person is kind of relaxed, once Cadmus kind of lets his guard down, he doesn't seem hostile the same way that Bigby did once the fight was over. He seems more determined, and the answers that he's looking for, the questions that he's asking, they don't seem threatening to you at this moment. It just seems like he really, really needs this information.
I look up at Clue as he's kind of giving eyes about it. We'll give you information as much as we can, but I'd like your word that you can help us get this town to a better place and get these gnomes out of here.
I have no allegiance to this town. My allegiance is to the king.
Who owns the town?
Yes, but the state of a town is minuscule to what the king has instructed me to do.
These gnomes are after this information. They're going to keep killing people here.
Give me a persuasion check.
Can I give her a
Help action?
Help action?
Sure.
Okay, the one is a 19, so that's 26.
Oh!
Does that do it, Chris?
Oh!
Really?
Not with that attitude. Oh my god.
Be nice.
Admiral.
Cadmus takes a long blow from his pipe and
Cool.
and says to you, Minx,
It seems I may have misjudged you from the start. Perhaps I can provide some assistance before I leave, but I still need this information. So I'm going to ask one more time.
Yeah, okay.
Can you read
I was.
this?
Yes.
I think I was
Yes,
already
yes.
giving it to him.
We'll
Yeah,
start
yeah.
laying out papers and
you give Cadmus an overview of what you deduced from your investigation on the walls, how the prominent figures are all connected and all traced down to this multi-faced, mysterious figure who is holding the sword, or is at least standing beside the sword, and you provide the name Eravin Elisir, and you relay this to Cadmus, who says,
Very well. And I don't know if any one of you know how to get to the Feywild.
That's what at least what I'm trying to figure out. Not quite sure how to get there yet.
You had communication with Thorald, did you not?
I did.
What did he provide to you?
Well, he gave us the same
I
information.
did hear you oversay to the gnomes.
Yes.
Are you trying to get to the Feywild too?
Yeah, I did, and then I got a knife.
Yes,
Oh,
I
you
watched
really
that.
have
My
no
throat.
discretion, eh?
I'm learning.
What did the elf give you?
Well, he gave us the same thing he gave the gnomes, apparently, but he just...
May I see it?
We destroyed it, but it was a piece of paper.
Grub.
Is he going to...
I don't know if Grub followed you down here.
Oh, okay.
I'll draw it out.
Yeah.
From
just
memory?
in general. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a large peak, which we can all assume, I believe we've deduced that is...
Mount Moradin.
Mount Moradin.
Mount Moradin, yes, you did deduce that, Minx.
And then 8 orbs or 8 dots just
All
in a line.
Mm-hmm.
Cadmus looks at this paper and says,
Just know that the gnomes have the same information, too.
Very well.
Does it mean anything different to you?
I think the secret to get to the Feywild is hidden somewhere in the capital. The mystery of the orbs still eludes me, but perhaps with the guidance of the king, I should be able to find out how to get there.
You see, like, Dillon gets, like, a light bulb that goes off in his head, and then I think internally he's like, oh my god, is the stone one of the 8 orbs? He's just gonna, like, kind of, like, feel it in his pocket one more time and just, like, see if while he thinks that thought and, like, while he holds the rock, if, like, it responds in any way.
what are you thinking?
Dillon touches the rock with his hand in his pocket, and he thinks and asks it a question just to see if it responds. And he says, "Are you one of the 8 orbs?"
Okay. Nothing happens at first, Dillon, until you feel the rock start shaking a little more. You feel it get warmer, and inside your head, you hear a voice
Holy shit!
that says, Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing with the stone? Where's Thorol?
What?
And then the voice ends.
Can I do an insight?
Dillon is just-
Dillon acting any differently?
He's just pale, standing there with his eyes open, just trying so hard not to say anything.
Kid, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you nervous? You
No,
I think I turn to Minx and I go, do you think he needs, like,
I'm okay.
what do 16-year-olds need?
I did just kill him, so perhaps he's still
That's
recovering.
fair.
Yeah, I think that's just what it is. You see, Dillon
okay.
just sits down and he just like kind of fumbles with the stone.
I
a
think
little bit
I'll
more.
go up to Dillon and I'll give him an extra, like, 3 HP.
Oh, it's okay. I'm at 9 out of 10. Don't worry.
Oh, I can give
I'm
you
all good.
1. You only have 10 HP?
I'm a little boy.
Wow, he's really
We're so squishy.
We're squishy boys.
okay.
Yeah, and I'll keep talking to Cadmus.
Is that all the information that you've deduced from this room?
Pretty much everything. We haven't gotten through every paper here, but that's, I think, the basics of it all. Now, any chance you could tell me where my dad has gone missing to?
A deal is a deal. Listen, you 3 have no idea what you have stumbled upon. This is bigger than you. This is bigger than Tillville. This could almost be bigger than Hallow. What do you know about Faradin Silverbeard?
Give me a history check.
Yeah.
All 3 of you.
It's a 16 for Dillon.
That's a 16 for Clue.
It's an unnatural 1 for Minx.
Oh my word!
Okay,
Ooh.
not a natural one.
Not a natural
Not a
one.
natural
Thank
one.
goodness for that.
Nice.
Okay.
We gotta
She's
fix
listening.
your stats.
Minx, I don't know what's going on in your head right now. What?
It's like when somebody's explaining history, but I'm like, I kind of need a picture book to go with it. Otherwise, it's just like.
I think upon hearing this warning from Cadmus, your mind maybe somewhat wanders to other people in your life that you are far away from right now. Like Dax is somewhere else. Your parents are still somewhere else. Like it's been weeks since you've seen them. So you're kind of instantly drawn to like, oh no, what's going on? And with the 16 from both of you two, the name sounds familiar. It should. This is the brother of the current king of Hallow. The current king is Meldar Silverbeard, and his younger brother is Faradin Silverbeard.
Well, I know of the Silverbeard family in general, I guess. I've heard the king's brother's name in passing, but I don't know much else about them.
I suppose if you're not growing up in the capital.
And I turn to Minx as he says this. As somebody who grew up in the capital, do you... Yeah, what are you... Or why are you... Are you
won't-
staring at a plant? Are you hungry?
She got
What
kind
do
of
you
distracted
eat?
by fear. Like there's a lot.
We were just blind and deaf for a little bit.
And dead.
I guess that's fair.
Grounding again. Grounding.
Minx, I won't make you roll. You know who Faradin is. You hear the name enough growing up at Clangeddon's base, the capital city. Cadmus goes on to say,
For the past 2 years, Faradin has not been in the capital, for good reason. You see, Faradin believes that he should be king. He believes that his brother, while the oldest, is too weak to lead. So he has abandoned his place in the kingdom and has started an uprising.
Oh, jeez.
The last 2 years, unbeknownst to many of Hallow civilians, has been a cold war. Both sides looking for those.
and he points back to the sword on the wall.
There's 2 of them?
Oh, there's more than 2, and they come in many shapes and sizes, but that one is pretty powerful. That is a relic of Moradin.
A relic.
You can give me a history check as
I
well.
think we would know.
Yeah, I think we would know.
Yeah, I'll say with advantage.
That's 16 minus 2, 14.
Also 14.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Hey.
I think, Dillon, you're just kind of excited that Cadmus is looking at you and talking
Yes.
to you again.
Yeah.
So you're just a little preoccupied in his explanation that you're not really taking in what he's saying.
Yeah.
But Minx and Clue, yes, you know about the relics of Moradin. Everyone in Hallow knows. They are the ancient weapons that were used by the Exarchs of Peace during the War of Exarchs to help combat the Exarchs of Chaos and essentially overthrow them. Powerful weapons that gave them like demigod superpowers that have been hidden for like centuries.
Right.
Yeah, these are like fairy tale kind of things to us now, right?
Fairy tales.
Like,
They were, up until a few years ago. You see, Faradin's little uprising, seemingly quaint at first, instilled fear in Meldar when rumors spread that Faradin had found a relic of Moradin.
So you're just trying to find stronger weapons to fight other stronger weapons. That just sounds like more death and despair.
Sometimes you need to, fight fire with fire, kid.
wait, he found a relic?
He found a relic and is using it.
Where did he find it?
That I do not know. What is more dire is that relics of Moradin, through legend, can only be wielded by exarchs.
Oh. So you're saying Faradin is an exarch?
Now this is all still rumor, but it has frightened Meldar enough that he has hired sellswords, rangers, anyone capable of traveling across Hallow to search for more relics.
Is that what the gnomes are?
In a sense, but not for the king.
Yeah, the gnome.
You see, the gnomes are on Faradin's side. We are known as relic hunters, and we've been operating the last 2 years looking for any signs of relics. Now, my findings have deduced that there was an elf in this town who knew of some information of a relic hidden in the Feywild. Hence we get...
That's pretty
really cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah, now I agree with you.
That's really cool,
That's
isn't it?
pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't you think, Minx?
Yeah, Minx is just like in awe of this information because it's like, this means the magic's still here.
Magic is still here. It still exists. But it is a race against time. You see, my job is to help track down the relics before Faradin's hunters do so. Because if Faradin has 1 relic and is wielding it, imagine what he could do with 2.
But I mean, how many other are you? Like dozens?
Not many.
Okay.
The king wanted to keep this a secret until absolutely necessary, but it's getting to the point where war is on the horizon. And it's not a war that simple armies can fight. It is a war that Hallow has not seen since the War of Exarchs itself.
Well, yeah, if you have whole towns being massacred just to find information on these, imagine
That is
what
how
it's gonna
important
be.
this information is.
Do you think there's one that looks like a shovel?
Can we... How about we get to maybe where these relic hunters have hidden my dad, Dillon, and then maybe after that,
yes, we
after
should find.
that we go to the shovel relic question. All right, sound good, buddy?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. These gnomes, they have the same information that we have now, aside from whatever we've learned here. But it seems like they already sort of know that there's a relic in the Fae.
Yes, I believe all they were waiting for is information on who might have this relic in the Fae.
I see.
This Aravin Elisir, as you say. I believe that's what they're waiting for.
Is there something we should do here to this room? Should we switch it up? Should we give it?
Burn the house down. We got to burn the house down,
yeah,
right?
I still don't hate that idea. It is permanent, and
For sure,
it
but
means
But
they
if
won't
the
get
gnomes,
it.
if the
It can
gnomes
double-
don't get their information,
It can
they'll just
double
keep
as a
taking
funeral
people.
pyre for
Maybe.
Thorol himself.
What if we draw someone else? What if we draw someone else near the relic? What if we change it
I'm
from
sorry.
Aravin?
How good of an artist are you?
Well,
Ooh,
I'm not a really good one, but
I'm not bad.
I have a feeling Minx might be pretty good. What if we just change the name?
Listen, this is all fun and games, but
It's not. My dad's missing.
And
Yes.
more people will go missing. Are you going to stop the gnomes? Or should we lead them off our trail ball by giving them what they want, but
I think
it's
if he
the
gives
incorrect
us-
information?
If he gives us the information to the city guard, we won't need anything but just basic help from him.
Okay.
They'll be able to. Will they be able to help stop the gnomes?
the city guard are not in Tillville.
Where are the city guard?
They're with the king.
They have traveled to the king. His paranoia has drawn his forces closer to him on the brink of war.
He
my
just
God.
left.
So the king's fine with these people dying.
The
It's like-
king is looking at the big picture.
Does
The
that
one
mean
that isn't focused on the civilians, but of the continent itself.
Wow, this is getting really serious then.
Like I said, you guys have no idea what you stumbled into.
Let's at least try it. Let's
Try-
give the
try
gnomes
it.
what they want. Let's give them the key. Let's tell them to come down here. Tell them the information is down here, but let's write a different name.
But we haven't.
They'll
listen,
have it and they'll leave. They won't kill any more people.
This name, we don't know how many times it's written. We only saw it written big above the picture of the guy. If they really dig through this information, everything is going to point to this Elisir guy. And if we just cross out his name or write a new one, what's that going to do? We clearly can't give them the information. Now listen, I'm not a big Meldar fan, but I've seen what war can do, and a war on this scale is not in the cards, okay? We burn this house down.
I do second that. And if the gnomes know that it's Thorol's home, whatever information Thorol did have, if we burn down the house, at least it dies with him.
I guess like Dillon looks a little defeated and like looks at Clue and Minx, and he just looks at them and says, "Okay, but if anyone else goes missing, just know that it's your fault."
Wow. I guess. I mean, you don't need to... Where's my dad?
There is
Dillon got serious.
there is a third option, and I did promise I would help you in a certain aspect. We need to kill the gnomes.
We tried that?
Or we do that, yeah.
I
mean-
still like the idea.
Yeah, we could burn down the house and then kill the gnomes.
I feel better that way, yes.
Okay, he's on board with burning down the house now.
Well,
Yeah.
as long as we kill the gnomes after so
Sure.
that they can't take
Flippy
any more
floppy
people.
flippy.
Sure, yeah, I'm okay with that. If
I
he
like
gave you help, they are
Yes,
way too
I feel
strong
like
for
you
us.
would really have. We'd be right there. We'd
I
fight.
can conjure fire, and this place reeks of booze. I don't think it'll be an issue at all.
Mhm.
Okay. No, I meant the
It'll go-
gnomes part.
Oh, so what if...
oh.
No, but that's a good idea. What if we lead them here and trap them?
I think we can kill two birds with one stone. You see, I know where they're keeping your dad.
Where?
It is a nearby factory, and all three of them are not there. We can take him out one at a time until there's only Big B left. Then you might stand a chance.
Now,
Sounds pretty-
this is a guy with a plan.
Sounds pretty badass. Okay.
I've really changed my opinion of you. What's your name again? Camdel?
Did you just call me a candle? And he dismisses the flame that's on his finger. That's really insulting.
Let's help each other out.
Okay. I'm sorry, what are your names? I should have asked.
Dillon Buckley.
Okay.
It's really, really nice to meet you.
That's great. I'm never going to ask again. And yours?
Clue.
Clue.
Standy.
And you?
Minx, it's nice to meet you.
Yes, of course. Now, I did say I would help, and I will help with the first part of this plan. I will help you take down the henchmen. But I'm afraid I cannot stay in the city long, for I do not know if other relic hunters have this information as well. So, Big B, I will leave to you.
Deal.
We'll work
Okay.
fast.
Let's do it.
Very well. Now, can we get out of this drunken cellar? The fumes are getting to my head a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I'll just start moving and like mage handing stuff around and just like kind of disheveling it at least, like just flipping a couple things, grabbing a couple pieces of paper to make it more legible in general.
Okay.
Yeah, Dillon picks up 4 pieces of paper and just puts them in the middle of the room.
Fixed it.
Okay. Clue, are you doing anything as well?
No.
No, let's just get out of here.
I think we go straight to the factory. Listen. We
Let's get
we
you
do
down.
it now.
Let's burn it down.
Cadmus,
Dillon.
Cadmus looks at you, Dillon, and says,
Now, upon me looking at you,
He says that upon me looking at you.
hold on.
Listen,
Dillon blushes.
Romantic.
Hartley looks at Chris and says, upon me speaking to you, I would like to say.
Dillon, Cadmus looks at you, Dillon, and says,
now I've been watching this group for quite some time. Are you attached to the elf?
and he motions to Thorl in the corner of the room and says,
Do we burn him inside, or
I think so. I mean, it is his home. He spent the most time here. Really didn't know him long, but, you know, he was nice enough to share some information with me. Yeah, let's do that.
Very well. A tiefling's funeral. So be it.
I'll help pick him up with him.
Nice.
and you bring him, I guess, to the cellar. Is that what's going on?
Or no, I think we
Just
just
inside.
put him in like the comfiest looking chair. In
In one of the elven furniture.
I find one of his mediocre potatoes and put it in his hand.
Very
I'm glad you weren't known for this.
And then I'd like to just like I turn to the group and I'm like, can I just have a moment with him?
Take as much time as you need.
Is that all right?
If you insist.
Okay. And then I sort of just walk up to Thorl and I just make sure that the group has sort of maybe done something else. I take out the stone and I hold it in my hand. And then I put the stone in Thorl's hand as I hold his hand. And I just say, I don't know who you are. And I don't know where you're speaking to me from, but Thorl was killed. But I promise to carry this burden of keeping this secret. And you're safe now with me. And then I take the stone back. And then I put it back in my pocket. And I just hope that that sort of like gave the stone a message. We don't have a lot of time, so. And then I join the group.
You feel the stone buzz again, and it heats up, but you get no response in your head. Just know that it was passed on, the message that you sent.
I pat the stone.
You leave Thorl's farm. Cadmus walks back inside. From outside of the building, you hear a and as he walks out, you start to see smoke drifting out of the windows and doors. And he looks at the three of you and says,
Shall we get started?
Kumbaya, Pelor.
Oh,
Kumbaya.
let's go get my dad back.
Kumbaya, Pelor.
and with that serenade,
Kumbaya.
I think we're going to end the session.
Oh, man, Chris, I'm sick of getting my ass kicked.
Oh my
I am
goodness.
so fed up with it.
Wow. Oh my God.
You know
Okay.
what? Yeah.
Save it for the last call. Save it for the
Okay.
last call.
Last call. But once again, thank you so much for listening to Trouble at the Tavern. My name is Chris, joined by Mike, Hartley, and Maggie. As always, if you would like to follow us on Instagram, it is Trouble at the Tavern. But we will be seeing you next time on Last Call, our behind-the-scenes look at what we just went through.
Yeah, and I would also just really quickly want to mention that we have a contact email now for fun if you want to send.
Oh yeah, it was
anything.
Trouble at the Tavern, right?
Yeah, shut up. Trouble at the Tavern, or sorry, contact at troubleattethavern.com, as well as I think it would be awesome if, when you're listening to this, we are requesting this in episode 7, but leave a review or like us on whatever you listen to your podcasts on.
Heck yeah.
It'll help us keep going.
Send us pictures of your favorite vibrators.
Don't do
no, yeah,
that.
do it.
Don't do that.
Yeah, do it.
Hell yeah.
Or do that.
Fill our inbox.
Okay.
Put a little-
Seems like
put a
I'm
little
in the
leaf on it.
minority here.
Put a little leaf on it. It could be your own gray buzzing stone.
Yeah, and with that, now we definitely have to end.
I think we had to wrap up like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But once again, thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, Michael here. Just wanted to give a big shout out to tabletopaudio.com for letting us use their sounds and music in this episode. If you'd like to play your own D&D game to the sounds and music you heard here today, head on over to tabletopaudio.com. They have a huge selection of 10-minute ambiances and music for you to use. Another big shout out to our buddy Sheel for making the intro and outro music. Bye-bye.